Hi. So occasionally students will ask questions that really bring a lot of thought. And you guys are no different. When you ask me questions, certain questions, I will make a new video. So one of you beautiful viewers may ask this question. What is the difference between supposed to be and meant to be? So I did a little research and I put this video together for you. I hope you enjoy it. What is the difference between supposed to be and meant to be? And it's a little different with supposed to and supposed to be. So while both phrases can sometimes seem similar, supposed to be indicates an expectation or obligation based on rule or arrangement, while meant to be implies a destiny or an intention, an inherent purpose behind something, often with a sense of fate. So, with supposed to be, we would use it for expectation, obligation, assumption, prohibition, or intention. For example, I was supposed to meet my friends at 7 o'clock, but I got stuck in traffic. We usually say, I was supposed to meet. I was supposed to do. That's how we pronounce it, supposed to. You're supposed to wear a helmet when riding a bike. You're supposed to wear a helmet. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so don't forget to bring an umbrella. We aren't supposed to use our phones during the meeting. We aren't supposed to use our phones. We use it when against the rules. She was supposed to call me last night, but I never heard from her. So there was an intention. She was supposed to. It's an intention, but then it doesn't happen. She was supposed to call me last night. Means even if I don't say, but I never heard from her, she was supposed to call me last night. If it happened last night and she didn't do it, then I say she was supposed to call me last night. If she did it, then I would have just said she called me last night. So supposed to expresses it expresses something that didn't happen. With meant to, we also have intention. I meant to send a birthday card, but I completely forgot. Now, notice that sending a birthday card is maybe less. Can I move myself up a little bit, maybe? Sending a birthday card is maybe less obligatory than calling. So I'm going to use meant to. I meant to send you a birthday card. It was my own intention rather than somebody else's intention for me. A purpose. The new software is meant to make our work lives easier and faster. It's meant to do something. The new software is meant to. When I read this sentence, I think perhaps it's not doing its job. The new software is meant to make our work easier and faster. Notice that this form is meant, this is a passive it's almost a passive feeling. The new software is meant to do something. We're really the center here. They were just meant to be together. Everyone could see it. That's destiny. It was meant to be. They were meant to be together. So when we put a be with meant, now we're talking destiny. It was meant to be. Sorry, I meant to say Friday, not Saturday. So meant, the word meant comes from the word mean. mean. And mean, I often use the word mean when I talk about the definition of words. For example, sorry means that I feel bad about something. Okay? So when I say I meant to say, then I'm talking about the meaning of something. I meant to say Friday, not Saturday. You can also say it's an intent. I was intending to say. Sorry, I intended to say Friday, not Saturday, but I made the mistake. The movie is meant to be a thriller. It was intended to be a thriller, but I found it more funny than scary. So I expected it to be a thriller, but it wasn't. It was a comedy. Supposed to be. You are supposed to be at work by 9 a.m. This means there is a company rule that you should arrive by 9 a.m. Meant to be. So supposed to be is there's a rule, you've got to follow it. Meant to be is they are destined. They were meant to be together. Nothing was going to stop it. They were meant to be together. So meant to be. Now don't notice I connect these T's. Meant to be, supposed to be, meant to be. I connect the T's here, meant to, and I connect the D and the T here, supposed to. Okay? They were meant to be together. There's a strong feeling that these people are destined. This is fate. So let's look at a few more examples. And now we're looking at with supposed to be, not just supposed to go, supposed to say, okay? The meeting was supposed to be at 10 a.m., but it got postponed. We intended it to happen, but now it's not happening. They are very close in meaning, but you wouldn't say the meeting was meant to be at 10. You'd say the meeting was supposed to be. Assumption, the restaurant is supposed to be one of the best in the city. Prohibition, you're not supposed to be in this area without a security pass. So one thing to really remember, supposed to be has to do with rules or expectation, well, rules, and sometimes expectations. Meant to be always has to do with fate, and supposed to be doesn't have so much to do with fate. In the box was supposed to be for recycling, not trash. So there was a intended role there. It was supposed to be a relaxing vacation, but it's been stressful so far. You could use it was meant to be or supposed to be both. I like to define English mistakes in two categories. There is the mistake that is going to stop me, a native English speaker, from understanding you. And then there is the mistake of nuance. You can make this mistake, this simple mistake, you can make it and no one is going to misunderstand you. Okay? Getting supposed to be and meant to be confused is a little mistake. People are still going to understand you if you make this mistake. You sound more like a native speaker if you don't make this mistake. So it depends on what your goal is. If your goal in speaking English is to be understood, then I don't want you to be super stressed about this distinction. If your goal in speaking English is to sound and participate in the English speaking world like a native speaker, then you need to pay attention to this rule, okay? So the disappointment. This was supposed to be a relaxing vacation, but it's been stressful so far. Again, destiny and fate is always going to be meant to be. They tried dating other people, but everyone knew they were meant to be together. This project was meant to be simple, but it turned out to be quite complex. You could also say this project was supposed to be simple, but it turned out to be quite complex. So that one you can do either one. The gift was meant to be a surprise, but he accidentally found it early. This one, meant to be, is more correct than supposed to be, but supposed to be is fine. So the other day, my husband works from home, and his monitor broke. Well, Cyber Monday was coming up. Cyber Monday is the Monday after Thanksgiving, and most things on the internet are cheaper on Cyber Monday. So I suggested that my husband go and find the monitor that he wants so that he could buy it on Cyber Monday. He bought the monitor on Cyber Monday, and when it arrived, he opened it up, put it up so he could keep working. It's his third monitor. He could have worked without this monitor for a few weeks. I meant the monitor to be a Christmas gift. But my husband, I didn't communicate that to him, and he opened it and used it, so it's not one of his Christmas gifts now. It was supposed to be a Christmas gift, but now it's not. I meant him to use it as a Christmas gift. It was supposed to be a Christmas gift. I could say it was meant to be a Christmas gift. Both are acceptable. It's okay. I ordered myself a better chair so that it doesn't hurt to sit while I record these videos. And that's not a Christmas gift either. To express regret. I missed my flight, but maybe it was just meant to be. Something better came up. It was meant to be. If something says it was meant to be, then we're talking about destiny. The secret was never meant to be shared, but somehow everyone knows now. The secret was never meant to be shared. So intended, that's what this is for. So remember, your takeaway of this is supposed to be focuses on expectations and rules. That's the one that you can really count on. And meant to be emphasizes intention and destiny. That should be your main thought process when you're choosing which word to use. I use supposed to be when I'm talking about rules and expectations. I use meant to be when I'm talking about destiny or fate. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson. I am going to put it in a new playlist. So as your questions come in comments for other videos, I will make new videos that answer those questions. And I hope that you appreciate that and can learn from it. I have other ideas for this channel, and so keep watching. I hope that we'll get into more grammar and more, I don't know. Definitely I have a grammar idea in mind for higher level verb tenses. So I will see you in the next lesson. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.